Hello and welcome everyone. Isn't it wonderful to enjoy the sunshine right now?
Ooh,
it's
yes.
absolutely lovely. I mean, this is the UK, for heaven's sake. What's going on? Well, we'll enjoy it while we can and we'll escape when it's all done.
Oh, yes. Oh, we could do a Shirley Valentine and escape to the Greek islands. Oh, hang on. Maybe you should take the other half too with you. Oh, maybe even the kids. Let's call it less Shirley Valentine, more Mamma Mia.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good to me. Get ready for a Greek Isles bonanza coming your way from the home of the best getaways in town.
Here at Cruise1st, we've been sending British travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 20 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all the major cruise lines sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yes, let's. These oozos are not going to drink themselves, you know. Off to the Greek islands we go with Princess MSC and firstly P&O Cruises for July next year. And we get a mini break in Malta first, flying over to Valletta for a 3-night stay on this charming island, 9 by 7 miles to be precise.
So beautiful. And it's so lovely because you're there, you know, for a few days. You get that day and night experience and there's some lovely after sunset activities. You can venture to the Silent City after sunset for a guided walk through candle-lit medieval streets.
Yeah,
that sounds beautiful. Oh, we've done it.
Yeah.
Learning about all the local legends
Medina
as well.
by midnight is wonderful.
Oh, fantastic. And the food there is so beautiful as well. Lovely to have that stay there before joining P&O Cruises Azura for your 7-night full board cruise with tips included, which just makes this such great value and such a lovely itinerary coming up, let me tell you. Now, she's just had a bit of a refresh, so everything's feeling a bit brand new and polished and lovely as well.
Yeah, we're seeing all the changes here. So you can see the interiors have been changed and refreshed. So if you've not been on for a little while, should have a nice new look. That's lovely, the glass house, isn't it? Really, really nice to enjoy fine wines in there. Very nice.
The lovely thing about P&O Cruises is they do all that relaxed, poolside, enjoying yourself, but they do some formal nights. And I love that that's the opportunity to get dressed up. You know it's happening, so you can choose to swap out if you want to. But I think it's kind of a part of it because it's British cruising as well. You get dressed up, there's a 4-course meal, and of course you get to sort of sit with the captain, meet him, which is lovely as well. But aside from that, there's so many different restaurants on board. Lots of lovely things to do as well. Now, whether you're watching some fantastic dancing or taking part in maybe a ballroom dancing class, that would be exciting and lovely. Nice to take a skill home. And I always think with these dance classes when you're on board, it's lovely then when there is something you go, oh, I can do that. I can do the salsa. I know this one.
You only need to know one, don't you, really? And then you can carry it off everywhere you go.
But I always feel your partner needs to know as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because only one of you can do it as well. I mean, on board, there's a C-screen open-air cinema. I mean, amazing. A poolside cinema. All the latest blockbusters are shown while you're there. Lots of evening entertainment as well. There's plays on board, interactive game shows, magic and illusion shows as well. That's called Astonishing. I mean, that was put together by Stephen Mulhern as well, no less. Amazing. There's a show called On the Horizon, a mixture of song and dance. Cruising out of Valletta then, arriving in Hania in Crete. Oh, here you can tour a family-run olive oil mill, learn about Crete's ancient pressing methods, but imagine trying it with their beautiful breads and cheeses. Yum, yum, yum. Piraeus is next. That is your port for Athens. Lovely to explore, but also you can actually join a small fishing boat trip around the harbour here and learn about traditional fishing techniques as well. I know a lot of you will enjoy that. Mykonos is next. Here you can wander through Mykonos's town, the beautiful iconic windmills, the colourful waterfront there that's known as Little Venice, and you can capture that golden hour glow or just relax on the beach while you're there, entirely up to you. Heraklion is next. Here you can tour the legendary Minoan ruins of Knossos, then visit nearby vineyards and taste Crete's unique wines, their local delicacies as well. Really, really nice day trip. That's a day at sea takes you back into Valletta in Malta, where you come off the cruise ship and fly home.
And Malta is just so charming. I mean, it's a wonderful place. I'm so glad you get a few days there, because it is, you know, it would almost be a shame if you just flew in and got straight onto the ship, because it's wonderful. And you've got the lovely little islands around Malta as well. I'm so glad. It's really, really nice little package, this one. Remember, so you've got a 3-night, basically, holiday in Malta, which is lovely. Hotel stay there, and then your week of cruising on Azura. Full board, of course, no tips to pay when you're on board. You spend in British pounds, of course, so you know what everything costs, which is great. And then you're cruising off to Crete, Athens, Mykonos and Heraklion in absolute style. And talking of style, you'll like the look of this price as well. It's really good. And there are other dates to choose from too, and our team can give you the prices for those, but 1,299 per person is brilliant. So as with every offer with P&O Cruises, your deposit on this one starts at just 10% of the price. So your deposit on this one, for instance, would be $129.99, which is brilliant. And that means that you can book it right now. And this is for July next year, by the way, so you know that this should be more. It's a great deal that we've got right now. It's a wonderful Greek Islands cruise, that lovely stay in Malta. And I don't know about you, but I could really do with a nice little break that kind of was almost 50-50, a nice few days of relaxing and exploring and maybe walking as well, and then that wonderful cruise where everything's taken care of, where there's so much to look forward to. It's fantastic. Here's everything that's included, you lucky people. And of course, all of your flights are included here too, to and from Malta International Airport, which is very, very charming. And of course, it's not a big island anyway, so it's not going to be far from the airport to your hotel, and indeed from your hotel to the port as well, which is brilliant. Oh, actually, we've got a reduced deposit on this one, actually. So your deposit starts from just £99 each on this, even better. There you go. That's another 30 quid back in your pocket for now. Wonderful, you're welcome. This package is also available for the 24th of August as well next year. And if you want the price for that, just give us a call on 0800 953 4700. And when it comes to P&O Cruises, by the way, so many offers out there. So if you can't wait until next year to go on your holiday or your P&O cruise, maybe you're looking for a late deal, jump on it with our team right now. You can find all the details on our website as well at Cruise1st.tv. And if you're loving what you're seeing on the TV and want to know a little bit more about our business, well, we have been around for a heck of a long time.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good to know that we're on your side as well, by the way, because go onto our website at any time you like and you will just see nothing but the greatest deals. But it's not just with one cruise line, it's with all of them as well. And rather than just saying, oh, okay, well, we'll just fly you to where the cruise starts, we'll do the cruise and then we'll fly straight back. More often than not, what we'll do is say, well, hang on a second, you're starting, for instance, like our next offer will be starting in Rome. So, you know, like, why not stay there for a couple of nights? And we go to cities like New York and Singapore, places that you wouldn't literally just fly to and then go through to get to the cruise. You'd want to spend some time there. And that's what Cruise1st is just so genius at putting together.
Yeah, we do it very, very well. And now it's time for some princess cruising in the Greek Isles. And a rather tempting cabin upgrade available too on this one. It's for the 10th of May next year. We'll fly over to Rome first and we'll give you 2 nights in the Eternal City for shopping and sightseeing and time for you to enjoy yourself. I was having a look at maybe some different things or a different way to see the city, because we know kind of all the things we want to do in Rome. You can hire a Vespa while you're here, and a vintage one no less.
Yeah.
And you can have a stylish ride past the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain. Also, if you don't fancy it, you can get a guide and you can go in a sidecar on one as well. Oh. What a way to see the city. Lots of fun. You're then going to enjoy joining the Enchanted Princess for your 7-night full board cruise. Look at that. I mean, or look at her even. She's just so fabulous, isn't she? She's a really, really beautiful ship.
Yeah, Princess Cruises, honestly, they just make life so easy for you, and it's got a wonderful heart and a wonderful personality on board as well. I mean, this ship, when you look at that piazza there, it's on 3 levels. You can people watch to your heart's content. You can navigate the ship very, very easily from that point, because you can see the shops are there, the restaurants are there, the bars are there. There'll always be something going on there as well.
They have pop-up live performances, don't they? So you don't know it's going to happen, and things just go on. And the sorts of people that cruise with Princess, They cruise with Princess and then that is it.
Yeah,
they're locked in. They love Princess cruising. Are you one of those people? So you'll definitely enjoy this, because she's elevated, she's beautiful, but you've got all the things that you kind of know and love about Princess. That's why people go back with Princess.
It's funny you talk about the loyalty, actually. There are some people that cruise with Princess that almost aren't aware of any other cruise line out there. You start telling them about other ones and they go, oh no, we always go with Princess.
I think it's like having your favourite football team. Yeah. You're locked in. But the reason people go back time and time again is because they've had the best experience. I mean, that speaks for itself, doesn't it? If people are going time and time again with the same company, it's but maybe trying their different ships, that tells you everything. And I think some of the reasons are then the kind of variety on board. Main dining is amazing, buffet dining, but they have some lovely like Michelin star sort of style restaurants as well. The styling on board is beautiful. Crown Grill, that's a favourite. Sabatini's, these are all iconic for Princess.
Yes, and they run through the fleet as well. So, you know, it can be really annoying sometimes when you go on to one ship and you find one restaurant that you really, really love, and then you don't see it again unless you go back to that same ship.
Yeah.
Princess have staple speciality across their fleet, so you know that if you find it on one ship, there's a good chance you're going to find it on a lot of the others as well, which I think is really, really nice. They love entertainment as well. There's more low-key entertainment like jazz lounges and things like that, and then there are, you know, live karaoke. You know, you've got live music venues as well, which is awesome, and movies under the stars,
of course,
which is magical.
Princess, and they also use that screen as well when you're at sea. Say there's like an amazing, like a football match or something really big happening at home or around the world, they can put that on the screen for you as well, so you don't need to miss out. Oh, the spa. We've saved the best till last. It's beautiful. Oh, no, we don't want to mention the gym. The spa, the treatments. Look at that. It's lovely. It's a treat. You will enjoy it. So you're cruising out of the port for Rome and you'll arrive in Naples in Italy. Oh, I didn't know this. Naples has got hidden underground tunnels which have Roman ruins beneath it, which you can explore while you're there. That's exciting, a bit different as well. A day at sea, then you'll arrive. Oh, my favourite Greek island, Santorini. It's beautiful. Now, you might not know this, but Santorini is known for its winemaking. So while you're there, bit of wine tasting at a boutique winery perched atop a cliff. That sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Kusadasi in Turkey next. Now, here you could just have the best time. Bathe in the ancient thermal waters of Cleopatra's Pool. It's an unforgettable experience. It's supposed to have lots of healing properties as well, but it's just kind of those once-in-a-lifetime thing to do, isn't it? Kataklon is your next stop. Here you can explore the ruins of the original Olympic Games. Wow. Then you can taste some locally produced olive oils on the family estate. Yum, yum, yum. A day at sea takes you back to Civitavecchia, where you come off the cruise ship and fly home.
And I love Rome. Honestly, it's such a lovely city. If you haven't been, this holiday will give you a nice little taster for a couple of nights as well, which I think is really, really lovely. It's a gorgeous city. There's lots to do. There's lots to explore. There's lots of different ways to explore it, as Polly told us earlier, on a Vespa or on a sidecar. And you can maybe hire an electric bike or whatever. There are lots of local tours that you can arrange while you're in Rome as well. But then a real treat cruising those Greek Isles as well. This is for next May. And again, we've got a low deposit available for you too. This is really good. This is really good because Princess Cruising again includes so much. If you love your Princess Cruising, you'll know just how wonderful it feels on board. And you also know that a deal like this is going to book up quickly. But we also have a bonus offer on this sailing as well. So if you book with us an ocean view right now at Cruise1st with limited availability, we'll upgrade you to a fabulous balcony cabin. How about that? So let's go and check out the price for that. That's amazing. That's very good, actually. It's not very often someone does that, is it? Usually you wish for an upgrade, don't you, when you go to a hotel or you get on a flight or whatever. It never happens though, does it? Never happens. With this one, you go for the ocean view and we'll upgrade you for free to a balcony, which is amazing. So the package includes your flights to and from Rome, 2 nights there in a hotel when you first arrive, and then you've got your wonderful cruise on the Enchanted Princess, full board, heading to Naples and Santorini and Kusadasi for Ephesus in Turkey, Katakolon in Greece, and back to the port for Rome for your flight home. So book the ocean view on this date with us today and we will swap it for a balcony upgrade, subject to availability though. Be quick and good luck. Now this package is also available to book on the 26th of May next year if you fancy it. So if you want the details for that, see if there's a deal, then call us now on 0800 953 4700. Of course, if you want to make any of the Princess cruises all-inclusive, you can add Princess Plus as well for a fixed price, giving you drinks and tips and Wi-Fi and so much more. It really is incredible. And listen, cruising is a way of life for so many people, not just Princess cruisers. I tell you what, the bug goes everywhere. Here's just a few of our friends to tell you what they love about cruising.
What is not to love about cruising? It's waking up every day with a brand new adventure at different ports.
People say, you do it every year, and I say yes. And it's not what you think. You must try one. You know, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And they think it's very, very expensive when it's not. When you break it down, you'll get an absolute bargain for your food, your drink, and the luxury of being on this boat.
When you're on a cruise, you're away from everything. You're away from all the problems, as long as you leave your phone at home and you know, all that stuff. You're away from people, you're away from cooking. No cooking, no takeaways, nothing like that. You can ring up and get something brought to your room quite easily, no problem.
Do it while you've got whoever your significant other is in your life. Because one day they might not be there, but then you will have the knowledge of knowing you can carry on cruising and carry on enjoying and having a good time.
And it happens for so many people as well. It's funny, cruising comes into your life sometimes without notice. Sometimes it just happens purely by accident. A member of the family is going on a cruise. A friend says, you know, I was going to go on my own. Do you fancy coming? Whatever it might be. When people find their way into cruising, honestly, it becomes a way of life. And for so many people have not yet discovered it. It is really quite bizarre. I still see the stats of the number of people that are going on cruises and still the percentage of people who haven't yet been on a cruise holiday. I know some people will never go on a cruise holiday. It's really not for them. But some people are just yet to discover it. But when they do, it is magical. It's so lovely. We've connected so many thousands of people over the years with their first cruise holiday. And you know what? So many of them have come back to us and said, thank you, because honestly, I would never have seen all of those places. I would never have done all those things. I would never have enjoyed all of that beautiful food and everything laid on when you're on a cruise. It really is. It's wonderful. It really is.
Such a great way to see the world and explore and make it accessible. And we're going to do that next, exploring the magic of ancient Greece and her fabulous magical islands. It's such a popular cruising destination right now. We're going to have Mykonos, Santorini included. It's always very busy with ships coming in. So let's see them now with slightly fewer crowds on a week's cruise on MSC Divina, starting on the 9th of October. We'll fly you straight to Naples to get you on board for your 7-night cruise. Oh, that's a nice way to cruise. Now, I was looking at maybe the different things to do on board, because we know a lot about, we talk a lot about MSC, don't we? There's some really nice things you can do on board. You can do a sunset painting class and wine tasting. So basically, it's a guided painting session. You're inspired by the amazing, incredible sea views. Very civilised. It's followed by a wine tasting of the regional varieties on board. Do you like the sound of that?
That does sound interesting, doesn't it? Something a little bit different.
Something a bit different. There's cooking demos while you're on board. You can learn how to prepare classic Mediterranean dishes, you know, in keeping with where you are in the world, with the ship's chefs. I mean, these chefs are incredible. You can then enjoy a movie screening on the deck beneath the stars. I mean, it's just a little bit different, and it's lovely that there's those things you can do on board, those enrichment activities as well as all the wonderful spaces to enjoy the sunshine, to enjoy the swimming pools, all those beautiful decks, the spa as well on board. Now, the theatres on board, or the theatre, is amazing. It is Broadway style, the shows that are happening. But that's not all the shows. I think maybe, again, if you haven't cruised before, you think, well, after dinner, we go to a show. Well, that's not the case. You could go to the show before dinner, yeah? And it's not just about shows. The entertainment is really, really varied on board, whether it's maybe a quiz, like I said, an enrichment activity. There's karaoke, there's parties, there's themed nights as well, which you'll find out before you board. So if you need to pack, you know, specific, whether it's a 60s night, a white party, the silent disco, you can make sure you're fully equipped. And if you're not, do not worry, because shopping on board is next level. And I think that's another thing. People that haven't cruised before are so surprised with the amount, the variety of shops on board. You can get anything. Oh, designer labels at great prices. That's a secret.
Well, not anymore. You can also use the MSC For Me app as well, so you can kind of build yourself a little schedule of things not to miss out on as well. It's brilliant. You can access the app when you're on board, even without the Wi-Fi package. You don't need to buy the Wi-Fi package to actually use it, but that keeps you abreast of what's happening and when the restaurants are open, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Which is good. So it just makes the cruise really, really easy. I know we've made it sound very, very terribly busy, like you're always doing something. You can be as relaxed as you like, by the way. Remember, you can do all of these activities and things, or you can watch other people doing them. And you can just sit somewhere quietly with a book and just get away from the rest of the world. It's such a charming ship. She's beautiful.
And you're going to have the best time. So your first stop will be Civitavecchia, which is the port for Rome. Now, here you can explore the ancient catacombs beneath Rome. I mean, imagine that. You can explore all the neighbourhoods. You can taste authentic Roman street food and gelato. That's just a different take on Rome. A day at sea takes you to Mykonos in Greece. Now here you can visit the nearby sacred island of Delos by boat, explore ancient ruins again, or if you like snorkeling, the waters there are crystal clear and you're away from the crowds. Kusadasi in Turkey. Now it's well worth taking a guided tour while you're here, because Ephesus is incredible and there are so many archaeological treasures on offer that if you do it on a specific guided tour, you will not miss a thing. It's wonderful. Santorini in Greece will be the next stop. Here there's a great boat trip to the volcanic island nearby. You can hike to the crater rim. You can then swim in the natural hot springs as well. A really, really unique way to experience Santorini's volcanic landscape. A day at sea takes you back to Naples, where you'll catch the flight home.
This is so nice. We've been talking about what a great summer we've been having already in this country, and this will be kind of, well, very much beyond the back end of our summer. But you never know. These parts in October, you know, they're going to be much better weather than here, aren't they? I mean, generally, it's always better. And if you've always wanted to see what everyone loves about this part of the world, this is the deal to absolutely make it happen today as well. You're not going to believe this, quite. It's so good, because remember, this is full board, no tips to pay either. We can do a low deposit for this right now. No, right, 829, that's flights to and from Naples and the week's worth of cruising with gratuities included on MSC Divina in and out of Naples. And you go to the port for Rome, you go to Mykonos, you go to Kusadasi in Turkey, which is wonderful, and Santorini. You go into all of those places on this cruise. 829 per person. Again, like I was saying before, if you're thinking, okay, well, it's just me, remember you can share cabins as well. So how about just you and just a friend share the cabin, and both get the great price tag. It's amazing because we really have come up trumps with a great deal here with MSC and Cruise1st working together, and it's what we do 7 days a week. Here's everything that's included. And of course, if you want nights in Naples in a hotel to stay for a couple of nights, either before or after the cruise, yes, we can absolutely make that happen for you. It's not a problem whatsoever. You can also opt for this same cruise. You can start it off in Rome if you like and do Rome to Rome. So you could add a stay there if you wanted to as well. If you want to do that, again, just talk to the team, 0800 953 4700. Now you can also add a drinks package to this offer as well. Again, just let us know when you call us and we can add that for you and we'll give you all the price details. Now the cruise itself runs on various dates from now right the way through to October this year and then May to October next year as well. So again, plenty of dates to chew at. Just give the team a call and we'll give you the prices for those dates. You just tell us when you want to go and we'll let you know the price for it. It's brilliant. If you haven't cruised before, we're just going to give you a small flavour now of just some of the inclusions that might not naturally pop up into your mind, but there's so much when you cruise.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your ensuite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily servicing provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising as a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of, with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter what the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's always snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment. From Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, and silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So if you want more holiday for less money, make sure you choose to cruise.
Well, I'm convinced. I don't know about you.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm ready.
It's true, though. If you're not sure, dive in. I remember my parents, they were your typical, do not want to cruise, do not want to cruise. And now, oh my goodness, they're getting everybody into it because I got them into it.
Yeah, it's funny. I meet people all the time who say to me, do you know what? Half of my life I was convinced that's it. You'd never get me on a cruise ship. And then they did their first one, and that's it. And now they're on for a year.
Yeah, you'll love it. We love it. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful way to see the world. So please join us. We'll see you in just a moment with more great holidays.
Don't go anywhere.